Okay, we're gonna do Satyansan because we're gonna go around to that one, and we're also gonna check out this little thing right here too. It's been a while since I was here, and last time I was here I filmed this construction. Maybe I'll go back and I'll kind of do a couple past ones just so you can see what it was like. And this right here is Avenida Satyansan. I'm gonna try to catch that. Go check out the road. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, so this is Avenida Dr. Sun Yat-sen, and last time I was here they didn't have any of this. It was all under construction, and I think I've filmed here different times, but I kind of want to film what this looks like now. So last time I was here, there was it was all under construction. This was like mangroves and different stuff like that. So maybe I'll try to attach that at the end so you can kind of see how it all connects, but I'll just try to film it right now. So yeah, they have this giant thing for kids now, and it's quite massive. You can go all the way up and like that, so kids, it's kind of a kids paradise. And then we have this one, so it overlooks that, and also MGM Casino, and then this whole kind of row. Looks like it's gonna rain tonight. This is nice because it's actually this whole thing there was no waterfront access before, but now it's like this monster thing right here, and you have a giant waterfront as well. Dang, this is really nice. Totally different than it was before. MGM Casino. Yeah, before they had this giant wall, and you see like that giant tree right there, like that. Those giant trees would have been all the way across, and they would have ran all the way down, and then it would have blocked. This would have been all like weeds and things like that. So I don't know if I filmed the original before, but I'll go back at the end and I'll make sure I have the dates in the corner, so so you can definitely see all this stuff for the kids. So you can have all that kind of cool stuff like that for kids. Looks like it goes like from, they can climb all the way across like that, and all the way into that one too. So yeah, it's quite a little kingdom for kids. I don't want to get too close because I just want to focus on the waterfront, but I do want to show you what's there because people might be interested. It's probably the biggest kids thing there is now in Macau. So we're just gonna walk all the way down it. So they have this giant thing as well. Yeah, this is beautiful. It's like right on the waterfront too, so it's like kind of a kid's paradise. My lord, kids would love this. Man, it's quite long too. This is my first time to walk down it. It's amazing. Oh, kids must really have a good time here. And then all the way down you have the Science Center. So what's beautiful about this is before there was this giant stretch of like kind of nothingness to walk to the Science Center, but that's also for kids too. So now you have all kinds of dang, kids must love this. Jeez. Yeah, it goes almost all the way down to the Science Center now. This is totally different than before. Wow. Yeah, this is something. So this is kind of, so basically just have like a whole row of just tons and tons of stuff for kids. There's some of the casinos, Wynn Casino, MGM. So actually it's good for tourists too, right? Because they can stay at some of these casinos on the Macau side. They can bring their kids over here, and it's not too far. Oh, this is really something. So yeah, that Science Center right there is also for kids too. So there's like a giant IMAX in there and all kinds of stuff. Public bathrooms. What's this one? I don't know if that's just shade from the sun, I guess. Okay, and then in here, this looks like just like a regular park. Exercise kind of stuff. I think I don't mind walking in here because the kids aren't in this one, I don't think. I think this one is more for adults. Oh, it's kind of a mix. So you got all these exercise equipment here, all the way down. And you got all this kind of sit out place too. Let's keep on walking. And you got the giant Guanyin statue to the left. I don't know if you can see that or not, but kind of hard to see. kind of see it right there. Looks like they also planted all these small trees, so these small trees will someday be giant trees. I don't know what I think about that, because actually this view is what makes this so beautiful. If these trees get too big and they block the view, then it might not be so good, right? Okay, so this is basically, yeah, this is really good. And then over there is Sands Casino. There's some other casinos over there. These are all kind of the older casinos, not at the Cotai Strip. Yeah, this looks really nice. So maybe we'll just go down just a little bit more. Maybe this is, I think you can get a good feel for all of it now. So we'll just kind of stop, do a little twirl around. Yeah, the Science Museum right there. That's all Taipa. So that's Cotai Strip is over on that side. So we got the biggest casinos are over there. So this is called Taipa. And then between Taipa and Guayin is Cotai Strip. That right there is Ocean Gardens. That's kind of the end of the island of Taipa, and then those buildings that's Ocean Gardens, and the other one is Zhuhai side financial center they're building. Probably gonna rival Hong Kong is the plan anyways. So okay, Sands Casino. Let's see what this map says real quick before we leave. Zona de lazer de marginal de, okay. So Guanyin is Guanyin. Okay. Yep, and you got these nice benches to sit as well. That's nice. Okay, so we'll end it right there. So we're gonna be walking over there in a minute, and then and actually just take a look at some of the stuff on our walk. These big banyan trees, really like those quite a bit. These are actually kind of small compared to some of the ones we have around here. The root system is always like pretty cool. You know, the root system goes all the way down like that, right? So probably doesn't get as much attention compared to some of the huge ones around here. Over here is, I think her name is Guayin, I think. If I, So, okay. You can kind of see the muck in there, in the trash. I just saw there's a lady waiting out. Somebody's waiting out there. So this is the Guayin Statue. Right over there is the Science and Technology Museum. They had a fire there maybe 3 years ago. Anyways, we're out here by the Guayin. I just did another one a little bit more, and I kind of walked over that way, but I kind of saw this other stuff that I thought I might explore, so just threw my umbrella here. It's kind of interesting right there. There's a broom, you can see it right there. So a lot of times in Macau, they kind of have these makeshift brooms that are made out of natural organic things that are just not even called organic. It's just the way that it's made. So I'll see these kind of stashed away, and sometimes big large banyan trees, and this one's just sitting there on the steps. If you can't see it, I'll get a little bit closer. And then in a minute, I'm gonna poke my camera over there and see what's over there. That broom right there. Okay, so Guayin is a statue that commemorates kind of a goddess of the area, kind of like, almost like a Mother Mary figure. There's another one. That's how they keep everything so clean. They just kind of keep it, you know, in these areas, and then when the people come, they can, they got the rooms already ready. They don't have to bring them out or anything like that. I just want to stand out here. Before you could walk out in here, but now it looks like they put barriers. And then I saw the other one, oh, this has it too. Beware of snake. So that little sign, if you get closer, it says beware of snake. It's another access over there. So in the past, myself included, I would walk out here sometimes and just kind of check stuff out. It looks like they want to discourage that. And then this is kind of interesting because it looks like they're tearing all this stuff up. I can see like little tire tracks right there. You can probably see that. And these rocks look like upheavaled. And then of course there's this big fence here. And I think I remember hearing that they're going to develop it. Let's just stick the camera over the fence and see. So I don't know what that is. I couldn't see it. I'll be able to see it later when I upload the video, of course. I'd have to end this particular one, but I definitely can guess that they're doing some kind of construction. And I'm gonna grab my umbrella on this rainy day, and we're just gonna walk. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, before you could walk down the street and they had construction and it was completely blocked, but now they blocked that too. So let's just see what it says. I think they're gonna do some project here. Name of project, okay. Designation de obra, okay. So it looks like they're gonna develop this whole thing. So yeah. So that's you can't walk on it at all. But before, all these black and white tiles were basically all the way down there, and you could walk all the way down to a science center that was down there. We're at 3 minutes. Maybe I'll walk out there and then you can see what I'm talking about. But there was this one whole area that was that had like a big fence, just like that fence, but it was much closer to the water. And all those trees that you saw, that you can see right there, within the construction area, those trees were all with park benches around them, so you could sit down there and enjoy. But hardly anybody would come around in this area, so it was I guess it was had some nice solitude to it. Oh, this is closed too. Closed at 6 o'clock. It's like 6:30 right now. Okay, so this is the area that I meant anyways. So so basically, actually before, that fence was like maybe like here, like straight, almost like straight on almost. And it looked like they moved the fence over and they blocked up all the sidewalk too, which I guess is good because then they're gonna develop the entire thing. But actually before, it wasn't really that pleasant because you had no access to look at the water. So it looks like now they're gonna build a better park and a better place that has access to overlooking the water. So whatever they're doing should be pretty cool, and I'm glad to be documenting it right now so that you know, years later people can look at it and say, oh yeah, okay, didn't realize it was like that. And I think I have another video where I've walked that with this camera, but it's probably a year ago, so I don't know how easy that would be to find. I don't know what I would have called that for a name, but if I called it anything, it might have been connected with Guanyin or that science center over there. Okay, hope you enjoyed this one as well. All right, bye Guanyin. Okay, this particular video is going to be actually focusing on all that construction over there, but I wanted to start it here because it's so beautiful, and but we're going to go over there and tell you what's going on over there. So stay tuned. Yep. Okay, Guanyin, your beautiful statue. You can see the video on her in a minute ago, but now we're going to walk down this way, and over here there's construction. So in the past there used to be, you see that little wall right there with a wiring around it? That used to go all the way around, used to go all the way down, and used to be all these kind of mangroves, like over there there's all these kind of trees that are in the water, and it's kind of murky, muddy, but now they've did some kind of construction here, so they're repairing it. Not repairing it, but redoing it. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I thought I could walk along it, but it looks like I cannot walk. Yeah, maybe I can. Yeah, let me see if I can walk. Let's see if we can walk down this a little bit. See how far we can get anyways. It looks like we can kind of get around here a little bit. So yeah, we're kind of walking down some construction. I don't know how far we can go, but we'll see how far it is. But it looks like they're doing some kind of big waterfront, and it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know, they tore all this stuff down, or putting it up. It looks like it's old, it has a little bit of rust. that either means that they could have different meanings, I guess. But anyways, I kind of feel like I'm recording, you know, a little bit of history and kind of capturing stuff here, because this will all be different in the future. So I think we're just gonna walk down a little ways, maybe up to there, and then we'll try to angle over a little bit. But yeah, it looks like in the past, used to be like all these black and white tiles, and yeah, it was totally different. I think I have some old footage of it. I'll see if I can find it in the future. Getting a little bit of rain right now too. There's the Science Center way down there. And I guess we'll walk this way. And we're gonna walk into this area right over here. Bank of China. And we'll just kind of show you that Guanyin is over there. And we are gonna try to okay, I'm gonna label this accordingly, but this is a big park that's there was last time I was here. There was a giant wall, and there was kind of nothing around here. Well, there was like a fence with a bunch of mangroves, a bunch of trees, but they just did this major change. So what I'm gonna do is document it. Guanyin Statue is down there, so we're gonna end up there. There's MGM over there, casinos, and we're gonna walk down that way, and we'll tell you all about it. Okay, we're gonna go down that way. That's the Science Center, Science Museum. There is Sands Casino, Fisherman's Wharf is down that way. This is kind of a major road, so this would probably be in the focus. And just tons of construction everywhere, right? And the reason I wanted to document this is because it'll all change later. So later this will be, whatever the end result is, I'm not really sure at the moment. But you can see lots of people are working on things. So, so we're just gonna document it and walk it down. And I've been in Macau for about 7 years. So when I first got here, there's always this big partition here that would separate you from the water, and that's all gone now. And then this right here, this would have been, these trees would have been here, but you would have had like this kind of really cool Portuguese design. All that's gone now too, which is kind of bad because that was actually something that was really cool, but it would kind of weave in and out, and you could sit in here, but it wasn't, but it always had this giant metal sheet wall thing that blocked the view so that people wouldn't really come down. But they put a lot of money into it, and it looks like they've changed it, so now you can see stuff like this thing right here. Whatever this thing is, looks like there's basically like stuff for kids everywhere. So it looks like there's a bunch of toys for kids, and we're gonna walk all the way down to the Guanyin statue. And this is called Avenida Dr. Sun Yat-sen. There's a sign right there, Avenida Dr. Sun Yat-sen. There's one in
Oh, my boy, la